you'd have to pick. So what's the likely cause and how can be likely? There is something in the alveolar space blocking the beam going through, so it makes it white. Did you say pneumothorax? Hemothorax, right? So it would have bleeding into the upper lobe and that would occlude the alveoli. Fine. Anything else? What'd you say?
Lobar.
He could have lobar pneumonia, correct? Full of fluid and an exudate. Pulmonary embolus will do as well, because he could have infarction, necrotic tissue, and bleeding into the area causing consolidation. No, this is multiple choice. Okay? Any other ideas? Pulmonary edema would be unlikely. Why? Because the cause of pulmonary edema would generally cause the whole lung or both lungs to be involved. Now, you would very rarely have an encysted area of pleural fluid that has to be uncovered. Okay, so I think we've done this one to death. So, did you say TB? No, you didn't say TB. I put in TB because it's the right apex. It has an apex. And TB would be at the end. So it could be TB, it could be tumor, it could be pneumonia, it could be any of the things you've mentioned. Now, we won't have all three things in the answer. It will depend on the clinical situation we give you. So we might say somebody has a history of night sweat, weight loss, has a cavitating lesion, something like that. It could, well, it would be TB or tumor, so then we should put in something tendon. Okay, so this is a lung, and we have two different areas in the lung. Do you want to put down the lights, or can you see that properly?
Down the lights.
I'm going to put this up on Google as well. So if you want to turn down the lights, you're welcome.
Oh, dia kata dekat mobil.
Anybody want to turn on the lights?
Dia akan nak ambil. Dia kata
Yes?
dekat.
No? Okay, let's see what the rest of the lights are off, whatever you like. So what do you think?
Menyeripati. Sebab dia macam
Is this normal? That's normal, and this is abnormal. Could you just try turning down the lights? This is the way I call my children. I give them a choice, and then I try to get them. And they don't like it.
lubang.
Down. Now, is that better? No. Okay, put it up.
Yeah.
How about that?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much. Okay, so what is going on here? There are areas which are a different color, and they're often around these little things which are bronchi. So you have more solid appearances here, 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 etc. So I might give you a history. This patient was febrile, admitted to hospital, had bronchial breathing, and what's the most likely diagnosis? Emphysema, bronchiectasis, pneumonia, bronchopneumonia, lobar pneumonia, pulmonary embolus.
Lubang pneumonia.
Now, you didn't need to look at the X-ray at all to get the answer, because I've given you that he's febrile. So you've only two choices: broncho and lobar pneumonia. And this is bronchopneumonia. Lobar pneumonia
Where's
is
the
not
broncho?
Bronchopneumonia is patchy, and this is patchy.
Okay. Lobar is more common.
So that's actually bronchopneumonia, so we have to take that down before it goes up on Google.
What is it? Pneumonia apa dia ni? Sebab dia patchy. Lubang dia cover one lobe. Goodluck. I thought it's just one lobe.
Okay, this is the lung. This is the lung. What do you think the most likely diagnosis is? How it comes? Is that lobar pneumonia, is it? Okay, that's why I put the line down so you can see. You see there are gaps. You see the colour variation? Whereas if this were lobar pneumonia, it would all be uniform diffuse.
Colour variation.
Oh, but this is a lobe. This is a lobe. And you see the septum? Yeah. The interlobe septum. So a lobar pneumonia can affect just one lobe. Is that your question?
Yeah.
Sorry, I just don't get your question. One lobe. But a bronchopneumonia only affects part of the lung. So it may affect part of the lung. Do you understand? Ask me questions, because that's why I'm here. That's right.
Yeah.
What's the diagnosis?
Pneumonia.
We're in the lung. What part of the lung are we in?
Pneumonia.
The alveolar space. So we have cells with more than one nucleus and lots of cytoplasm. What do you think those cells are? Neutrophils. Diagnosis? You obviously get a little bit of a history, but what's the most common cause of neutrophils in an alveolar space in the lung? Pneumonia. Pneumonia. So alveolar space filled with polymorphs that cause bacterial pneumonia, not viral pneumonia.
Bacteria? Bacteria.
This is a lung, and there is an exudate on the surface there. It's a hard one to know what it is, so we'll give you a few hints to guide you. This is the pleural surface of the lung with yellow material on the surface or something like that. It's not good for it.
Infart. Is it
I insist on the photographs being produced by an outside agent so that the quality of them are good. Each time they tell me they do them in-house, but they're never good enough for an exam like this. So hopefully the images will be good. So this is an exudate on the pleural surface. Causes, we need to know this to be an exudate and a transudate. And therefore which ones cause the exudate and which ones cause the transudate. Okay? So the exudate is often the pneumonia, the infection, and the malignancy. The transudate is the low protein fluid, left ventricular failure. This is a splenic with a white area. What's that likely to be? An infarction. Then we ask a question that will guide you as a cause of infarction. So what might cause an infarction? So you need to think vessel in the lumen, in the wall, outside the wall. So in the lumen, hypercoagulable states, sickle cell anemia, leukemias, polycythemia rubra, thrombocytosis, etc. Vasculitis, embolus from the left side of the heart, infective endocarditis, rheumatic fever, etc. So you could put lots of questions to an image like that. This is a better example of a bronchopneumonia. Do you see it? So it's much more patchy. Some people call it a clover leaf type of appearance. I don't think that really is that helpful, but for some people it might be. But it's a patchy process, whereas the lobar is not patchy. So the differential is a pneumonia. Could it be a bronchial neoplasm? No, because there's intervening normal lung in between. This is the abnormal area. And we will put on arrows to try and help you. Polymerase chain reaction, you just need to understand about that. So I'll move on because you all know about that. Now this is a tricky one. This is a lung. What do you think that is there?
Necrosis? Hitam ya necrosis?
It's black.
Necrosis?
Who's telling me?
Necrosis?
I can't hear you. A saddle pulmonary embolus. It's not in the vessels, but it's outside the vessel.
Outside the vessel?
Carbon pigment, did somebody say? Yes. It's a lymph node with carbon pigment. So that's a normal finding in any of your lungs. Now you might say metastatic melanoma in a node, and that would be something to consider because it's black. Okay, but that's not what you're being asked. There's the blue arrowed area and there's a white arrowed area. So this patient is breathless. Let's concentrate on this area. What is that showing? Think of the cause of breathlessness and which of those best fits.
Fibrosis?
That actually is emphysema.
What did
Those
you
little holes are due to dilated and destroyed air spaces. And the white arrows are showing you bronchi, bronchioles, which are dilated for quite a length, and the dilated bronchioles are going out almost to the pleural surface. So what is this part of the lung showing? Bronchiectasis. Very good. So emphysema and bronchiectasis. And the bronchiectasis is open. A 60-year-old lady develops breathlessness post-operatively. There's the image. What's the cause? So go back to the history. She's post-op and she's breathless.
Pulmonary embolus.
It's an embolus. Okay. Where is the embolus? Pulmonary artery, pulmonary vein, bronchus. Pulmonary artery. The pulmonary artery leaves the right side of the heart to go into the lung. You don't get emboli in bronchi, and the pulmonary vein is on the wrong side of the circulation for a DVT. And this blue arrow is where it is becoming organized, and this is a thrombus, and this is less organized. So that's a pulmonary embolus, an intraluminal thrombus. And this is a saddle embolus on CT. There's a pulmonary artery going right across, and a saddle embolus sits in the middle and extends each way. This is what you see down the microscope, the pulmonary artery embolism. This is the pulmonary artery, and we would probably tell you what it was, and we'd give you a history that you would know the patient was breathless post-op, on the pill or a long-haul flight or something like that. And what is this thrombus? So we might say septic fluid, we might say air, we might say other types of air. So that's a pulmonary embolus thrombus. Okay, this is another pulmonary embolus. This is an artery, and this is thrombus, which is organizing within the pulmonary artery. This is a lung. What do you think has happened here?
Infarction.
Infarction. It's going out towards the edge of the lung, and it has hemorrhage within it, so that's a pulmonary embolus. Now this would be regarded as a little bit more difficult. This is a ventilation perfusion scan. This shows the lung ventilated. Just look at the full outline of it, and this shows the perfusion in the same area. Do you see the mismatch? You don't? Okay, let's look at it again. This is the ventilation, so there's no area that's missing, and this is the perfusion, so there's an area here that's missing, the perfusion. So that's a ventilation perfusion mismatch, and what does that mean? Something's blocking the arteries. So most likely cause? Pulmonary embolus. Okay? And then a venogram of the legs actually isn't well displayed. You need a better image than that to put into an exam, but there were defects there, but it's there. Now, what do you think of that? I know you're not ready on it. Is it pneumonia?
No.
Can you see any area of the lung that has an opacity or is white? Is it a pneumothorax?
No.
No, there's no line running down here or running down here. Is it a pleural effusion? No, pleural effusion could be here or over here. Is it asthma?
Can you speak X-ray?
Hypertension? Hyperinflation? Could it be hyperinflation? That's what it is.
Yes, it is hyperinflation. Because the diaphragm is very flat.
So you consider asthma and then hypertension.
Oh, so that's
Remember
not
that
asthma.
we said values are high, the diagnosis of barrel shape.
Tu dia punya diaphragm tu sangat kat atas. Awak boleh kira ada yang
Okay.
jadi diaphragm.
The chest is open. The sternum has been removed. These are the ribs. The heart is still in here behind the pericardium.
Yeah.
What are these?
Oh my god, that's so scary. Benda tu. Boleh ke?
Anybody guess?
Besar ni.
These are bullae.
Boleh.
And plural bears in cases of emphysema, and I consider that difficult. So we help you to tell you the patient with emphysema and what are the likely causes of rupture of these ulcers.
Ni motor eh. You have the answer.
Yeah. But I didn't see this now.
Alright.
That's normal. This is the aortic knuckle. So in fact, it's not wide enough if you compare the width here compared to the width on either side. Okay, back to this one. What would be caused by rupture of these? Pneumothorax. Good. This is another example of emphysema. The hole in the lung.
Emphysema.
How do you know it's not bronchial?
This is no blood.
Okay? And this is what you see down the microscope in somebody with congestion. This is the upper part of the lung. This is the lower part of the lung filled with fluid and blood. So congestion of the basis. And you'll be told this patient was breathless, and you might be told that there were dyspnea, which is breathlessness, and you'll be told there were apyrexial, and you'll be told this was the top of the lung and this was the bottom of the lung. So that's left ventricular failure. Happy? Okay?
Macam mana tahu dia?
And this little bit is a little bit empty.
Sudah dia level dia bilang.
This is chronic bronchitis. You have to get a history with this one. This is the bronchus with the endothelial lining, and there are lymphocytes here outside. Not a particularly good one to give you. So it should be better than that in the inside. This is a pulmonary vessel showing pulmonary hypertension. That would be considered difficult. So we might say this is a pulmonary artery, and the lumen is reduced, and the patient hasn't had a pulmonary embolus. And then we might give you a list of things like sarcoidosis, tuberculosis, pneumonia, which one of the following is most likely to cause this condition, looking for the cause of pulmonary arterial hypertension. This is a chest that's opened at autopsy. What type of fluid is that? Exudate or transudate? Exudate fluid, isn't it? This is actually the lung coming across. So this patient has a massive infection. I think it's post-cardiac surgery. What are these? There is a lung biopsy.
Fungi. Hyphae of the fungi.
What stain?
There are fungi.
Yeah, they're fungi.
Aspergilli.
Fungal
Fungal
hyphae.
hyphae. They're a little bit irregular in outline. What do they stain with?
Oh.
PAS or silver stain.
PAS. Oh, silver stain.
What is this showing? This patient has a history of weight loss and fever for the last 3 months.
This is the asbestos.
What is the stain and what is the organism? It's a dead end stain and it's acid transcription.
Oh, yeah.
You probably had that in microbiology. This is what?
Horseshoe shape. Lymphoma.
Is it a carcinoma?
No.
Is it pneumonia?
No.
Is it a granuloma?
Horseshoe shape.
Perfect. Cell of origin? Histiocytes or monocytes? What are the cause of granuloma? Which one of the following would cause it? So you have granuloma, Lacham's giant cells. What's the cell of origin might be the question. This is a young patient with a cough and weight loss and fever, and you have something out here with the pleural aspect, and you have something in here at the hilum. And that actually is tuberculosis, primary
Oh, gone
tuberculosis.
complex.
You've got a higher lesion and you have a small peripheral lesion. That's pneumonia again, the patchy appearance, which is when the organism including tuberculosis. This is a
Cirrhosis. Biliary.
What's the most likely diagnosis?
Biliary.
What'd you say? Amyloid? No, it's been something for amyloid.
Can affect liver.
It's TB, biliary TB. Sago sleep, often called sago sleep.
No, it's not liver.
Oh, you're getting history. You're getting history. Absolutely. This is a patient who's very unwell, is in an intensive care unit, has had a road traffic accident, is on a ventilator. No, sorry, wrong history, we'll start again. This is a patient who's immunosuppressed, on chemotherapy for a lung lymphoma, and has interstitial shadowing on the chest x-ray, very breathless, etc. And had been perfectly well 2 weeks ago. What organism? TB, pneumocystis, fungal stains, bacterial infection, and a silver stain is used to make the diagnosis. Pneumocystis. So there'll be plenty clues in something like that. This is a patient. Any ideas before I give you the history? Lumps all over which look hemorrhagic. Which? Syphilis? No. HIV positive? Kaposi sarcoma.
Kaposi.
Herpes simplex virus type. This one is a patient immunosuppressed, infection, seriously ill. What is the organism? Is it pneumocystis? Is it HPV? Is it CMV? CMV. Perfect. The owl's eye media. This is a patient who worked on a building site and has this lesion around the lung. What's the most likely diagnosis? Mesothelioma. This is a malignant neoplasm of the lung. We'll probably give you a few markers here, or we might say what markers are more likely to be positive and specific. So is it TTF1? Is it CD56? Is it P63? Do you see any hairs? Do you see any glands? No. Do you see lots of small cells?
Yeah.
Diagnosis? Small cell carcinoma.
P63.
This is a difficult one. This will be considered very difficult. It's a bronchoalveolar cell carcinoma. So how do you know this is lung? And you'll be told there are proliferating cells here, and certainly the alveolar spaces with nuclear pleomorphism and hyperchromasia. And the answer would be bronchoalveolar cell carcinoma, because it has 9 in the alveoli. Are you getting tired? Will we give it a quick call today? We're more than halfway. Anybody who wants to go, please go.
No.
Anybody who wants to go, you're more than welcome to walk out. Okay, what's this? Is it pneumonia?
No.
Is it TB?
No.
Is it pulmonary embolus?
No.
Is it pleural effusion?
Yes.
Excellent. Number 2 and 11.
Excellent.
This is a tumor circulating the lung. What is it?
Mesothelioma.
Mesothelioma. That's what it does. It goes right around the outside of the lung. This is a mitosis. Actually, it's not a great one. And this is nuclear pleomorphism. That's another mitosis down there. They've spread. 2 spindles have spread. Another mitosis here. So that would be just a micro image asking you what does this arrow show in this malignant tumor. That's a hard one. That's a diaphragm with those bits on it. It's a mesothelioma with plaques. That's a difficult one. Now, we're coming to the end. Diagnosis?
Lobar pneumonia.
Febrile patient.
Lobar pneumonia. Broncho. Oh, because it's not confirmed. Sorry, forgot.
Do you see anything there? Cavitating lesion. Is it a carcinoma?
No.
Why is it?
It can be though.
That could be a squamous cell carcinoma or it could be a met. So that's the question, and you need a biopsy to make that diagnosis. What tissue is this? Yes? Oh, here.
Rounded.
Any guesses?
Boleh nak kasi sir.
Air where? Stomach. That's air in the stomach. So from your diaphragm. That's your tissue. This is side. That's a hard one. That's what we've shown you already. What's this?
Where?
Is it pneumonia? Is it pulmonary?
Granuloma. No.
Is it a granulomatous process?
Yes.
Does it show coagulative necrosis?
Oh, coagulative necrosis. Yes, it is coagulative.
So is the diagnosis TB?
Yes.
No, TB cases. Yeah. Why is it?
This is another problem.
Sorry.
Okay, we'll be finished in 2 minutes.
Oh, shh.
That's reticulonodular shadowing on a chest X-ray, suggestive of interstitial lung disease, but this is a tumor up here.
Oh, tumor.
So it's a carcinoma in somebody with interstitial fibrosis. What type of carcinoma is that? Forming glands, so?
Gland, so I don't know.
You have that for bronchiectasis and
Emphysema.
what type of tumor is that?
Small cell.
Tumor cytoplasm for small cell, and you get an immune set showing you the pigment in the melanoma. You can't see it probably on the screen, but
Oh, that
have
is
better
so small.
okay.
See the small area. What's the picture? I don't know.
That's what we've already shown you. This is a lymph node, and there's melanoma in the node. You couldn't diagnose a melanoma from that image. Okay, type of tumor. Type of tumor. Anybody?
Squam.
Squamous cell carcinoma, there's your clinical term.
How would you know?
Creative. Which one is the creative?
Squamous cell carcinoma.
Oh.
Okay, that's it. Plenty time, even though it's supposed to be very early there.